guys, welcome to ffalozinho's channel. Leave a like, subscribe, and hey guys, welcome to ffalozinho's channel. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe to have more content in the future.
Oh, that was so lame.
That was
Welcome to ffalozinho's channel. If you like this content, leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's ffalozinho. It's been a while, but welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. It has been a while. It has been a while since I uploaded regularly. Not that I ever, picked up a head of steam anyway and uploaded like 5 videos. I think this is only the 4th one of all time. But yeah, it's good to be back creating again and working on these videos. This right here is one of my favorite pieces I've done to date, and that keeps updating as I get better and better, as I learn the whole digital painting thing more and more. Each one almost is like, oh no, this is my favorite one, this is my favorite one, this is my favorite one. But yeah, this is my favorite one right now, partly due to the how it looks, how it came out, but also the subject matter, what I'm painting, drawing. So all in all, yeah, this is one of, if not my favorite pieces, my favorite piece right now. Okay, I don't know why I put this song in the edit. This song always makes me sad. But we move. I still like it, of course. So, obviously started with the base sketch, getting the shapes right, and then moving on to filling out the outfit with the black. That seemed like the best way to start. Usually, obviously I'll find what's the best part of the picture to start filling out, whether that will be the part of the body, or the background, or it's actually, I don't know why I said that. It's almost never the background. But yeah, sometimes it's a part of the body or the outfit or even the head, but whatever is easier to just fill out and then work from there. And this time it was the what's it called? Is it called a gi?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't actually know for sure what his uniform is called. Is it a gi? If you know, let me know. Although it's not that important. We'll call it the outfit. His fit. So moving on from there, going into the arms, and right here, hands. Love-hate relationship with drawing and painting hands, because it is like so challenging but so rewarding, partly because of the challenge, but the different positions that the hand might be in and whatever else. So yeah, love-hate relationship, because it's so hard, but it feels so good when you do it right. And I think I did do pretty good job with the hands on this one, or I'm happy with it. Could have went a lot worse anyway, but nah. It's always fun to work on the hands, as much as it is frustrating and the trial and error. But luckily with the doing it digitally, just there's undo, there's erase. So yeah, there's all those sort of things to help you out when you inevitably or when I inevitably make mistakes. Maybe some people just go in for the hands and then they just get it right away, you know, like that. But I myself have to do some trial and error every time, and we move. But so yeah, this is Miguel Diaz from Cobra Kai. You know, maybe some of you have seen the show. Many of you might have seen Karate Kid. I never have seen it, the original. I don't know. I don't feel like I need to. I grew up with the Jaden Smith one, you know, with Jackie Chan, and I like that one a lot. I don't know. That's what I grew up with. I don't feel like I need to see the original. And from the show, I mean, they kind of catch you up pretty well. Yeah, I don't think I need to watch the original movie again. But maybe I will, you know, one time. Although I doubt it. So yeah, I decided to watch the show, and because it popped up on Netflix, I know it had been out for a while, but I gave it a chance. And at first, it seemed to me, this show is corny. You know, first couple episodes. But then I continued on and I started really liking the show. And anyway, Miguel is one of the, if not the main character, you know. And yeah, I just like his story a lot, his character arc. Even though, you know, what happens. I'll leave it like that, just not to spoil anything if you haven't seen it. And yeah, so I decided to paint him, and you might recognize too, if you've seen it, what scene this is from. Once it's all done anyway, even though you've seen the sketch, you might recognize what scene this is from. And I tried to like really put that through, you know, the emotion that comes through to me anyway, in his face and everything, his body language during that scene. Just like the focus, the anger, you know, even if it's low key or you think it's high key, you know, anger, and how driven, you know, it feels like he is. And so those are emotions that I really relate to in this moment. But you know, most times just feeling low key angry, but like a healthy kind of anger, and driven and focused. So that's kind of where I am with, or where I was with this drawing or painting, whatever. And just right now, you know, in the moment, just wanting to, you know, get my head down and work and work on, you know, creating and working on these videos and just making more art.
I think I don't do drip or money or fashion. I do art. So me, it's about arts. That's it.
Yeah. So, and I guess maybe I should have saved that part for when we come to the part in the video where I'm actually working on the face. But you know, whatever. We move. And now the
you know what, in life,
what do you call it? The software that I've been using for all of these is Autodesk, and it has a pretty good amount of like these really nice brushes, and I think I'm starting to settle into my favorite ones that I just use for all of these. I have been experimenting with quite a bit of them, especially in the early ones, the early pieces I've done, but for the past few, it's pretty much been the same brushes when it comes to filling out like the base layers. It's been the synthetic soft round brush, I think it's called, just to fill out the colors like I just did then with the face. And then for the details, the shadows and all that, it's been mostly the soft bristle round brush. So yeah, and if you don't know what those brushes are, you know, it's fine. But if you know the software, then you might recognize the ones I'm talking about. But yeah, I think I'm starting to settle into just, you know, using the same type of brushes and moving along a bit faster. Whereas before it was just like trial and error here, trial and error there, you know, with the brushes and everything. It was just like really time consuming. But seems like these ones are working just fine, and I'm starting to get into a groove of using just the ones that I find work best. So I think it's for the better, but I will probably still experiment with some of the brushes just to have more options. But just saying, these are the ones that have been working best for me recently. Like right now, all of these are the soft bristle round brush. I hope I'm saying that right, because it's like I'm working on the creating like where the shadows are gonna be and all that. I like how comical it can get, or it can seem, when there's these moments in time, like parts of the time lapse where it's just like a floating face, I should say, that looks like a face. You can tell it's a face, but it just looks kind of odd, just floating there with nothing that tells you, yeah, this is a person. But just those little moments in time just make me laugh. Like even as I was working on it, I like cleared up a layer or something just to see like if what I was doing was working well, and it just appeared like it was just the eye staring at me, and I just bursted out laughing, just thinking, wow, how weird and funny it looks. But anyway, I don't know, maybe I edited that part out, or maybe with the speed of the time lapse it just might have went unnoticed, but it was there. I promise. I'm not making it up. All right. Now we're getting into the finer details of the face. I think what took me the longest in the face bit was the nose. Yeah, I think just because I kept messing with the shape. Like I had set the shadows where I thought I wanted them to be, but then I don't know, I again, trial and error. I was like, no, that might look best. Actually, no, it doesn't. And it might not have looked that good, but I think the nose was what took me the longest. But now moving on to the neck. I think there's something wrong with my version of Autodesk, because there's actually a very important feature on it that should be working but isn't, where I wouldn't have to be moving around the head and neck like I was just doing, but I would just be able to click and drag and select what I wanted to, like which layer or what piece of the picture I wanted to isolate, and then either magnify or whatever, or fill in, or do whatever I need to do. But that feature will not work for the life of me. I can't get it to work. So that's why I have to mess around with the layers at times, and sometimes work backwards, like erase one thing and then create another layer to, but whatever, we move. I work around it. But I think that feature's very much broken. Anyway, the hair. So obviously starting with the base color, fill it in, then work on the shape using that hair brush. I know how that sounds. No, there's a brush in the software called hair that you can use to reshape, obviously, hair or whatever else, but it's really useful when you're working on hair. And I'm actually very surprised how smoothly the hair was, or I was able to do the hair in this one. Usually it's a lot more tricky, but oh, we're not even at the hair part yet. We're still on the eyes. Okay, let's just watch this for a bit. Okay, now back to the forehead. Working on the shadows. I should have done that before, but either way, that's the beauty of doing digital, or one of the beautiful parts of doing the paintings digitally, is you can just add a layer. Just add a layer and work it in there. Alright, so now the hair and the highlights. Like I said, Usually it takes me a lot longer and it's a lot more painful doing the hair, but this time it wasn't. Just went in, kind of picked the right color right off the bat, and was able to, or at least I'm saying that made it a lot easier to just add in the highlights because I picked the right color straight away. There was not a lot of messing around, just going in with one layer of the highlights and then another, and then finishing it off with the brightest part of the hair, or the brightest part of the highlights, and going from there. I think I still have another layer of highlights to put on the hair. I think I just moved on to the ear just to get it all done, because it was staring at me like, yo, you did not finish the ears yet, look at these blank ears. And I decided to just go ahead and do it, get it out of the way. And those two, the ears, were actually a lot less painful than I thought they would be. So but yeah, here we go, back to the hair again, adding those final highlights, really setting, making it pop. Speaking of making things pop, there's the outline, that yellow outline that I use to finish off the painting as we come towards the end. Tried a lot of different things before in the background, and again I edited them out because who needs to see that, but I just had to go with that, and it fit pretty well with the yellow on the outfit and popped against the background. But yeah, coming to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.